think the calculus has changed now, and that the U.S. would definitely go more aggressive against Iran, trying to make sure that it does not pose a threat to U.S. interests and U.S. allies.
I am not a strategist. You have a speciality in security. Perhaps you can explain this to me. Why would it be in Iran's interest to demonstrate that it has the capacity to be able to fire a missile over that distance, and then essentially, if it is the case, reveal all the circumstances and justifications that you have been suggesting that the U.S. has been desperately trying to find, not only for itself, but also for its allies as well, given the fact that this now may, as you suggest, change the calculus of the war?
Great. Well, the first probably justification or explanation of this that would come to my mind is that Iran, the decapitation strategy that the U.S. and Israel has been conducting in Iran by decapitating the leadership is working. Iran does not have probably the same quality of leaders in a place who would think strategically, because firing these two ballistic missiles towards Diego Garcia Island really does not change the calculus unless Iran is signaling that they have much more or many more of these ballistic missiles, and also probably they have ICBMs, basically missiles that could reach the U.S., because they have tested that with their space program by sending satellites to the space. Basically, it's also another signal that these missiles could reach U.S. cities. I don't think Iran is going in that direction, but I think it's basically, different factions within the IRGC are taking decisions in reaction to U.S. Attacks against Iran. Let's not forget that the U.S. and Israel have been launching intensive attacks against Iran over the last 48 hours. So probably this could come as a reaction, uncalculated, unstrategic, and I don't see this in Iran's interest because, as I said, it changes the whole calculus and it serves U.S., at least President Trump's narrative, and also it could push London and the European Union to join the war.
It also, one would imagine, is going to raise